Pool party. So then we had a meeting and we wanted to come up with a name, and he was like, I think we should call it Nah, Niggas About Money. And I was like, put another A in it, call it Niggas All About Money. And that was the day it was born. So that day forward, we hit the ground running. We tore these.
So we had shirts and stuff, and I'm telling people, check it, we not. They're like, no, you're not. You're task force. I'm like, no, I'm not. So people like, I know y'all. So when we switched it, now people, people say task force. We don't run away from our history. We're like, yeah, we know what that is. But in Philly, when they do the documentary of Philly hip hop, they gotta have us in there twice. Because they gotta talk about task force and they gotta talk about Naam. That's deep. I mean, we've been hearing lately, and I be wanting these dudes to say it on camera. Y'all the reason I wanted to rap. I learned from y'all. They won't say it on camera, but they'll say it to us. Like, no, let the people know.
Man, this time it's all about, of course, making sure we secure the bag, as they say, right? But about legacy. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't gonna sit in front and act like I don't get mad when these cocksuckers talk about hip-hop in the city and skip over our shit like it didn't exist. They say, Major Figures, Ram Squad. Then they jumped the nail. What?
Yeah, like,
y'all tripping.
Wasn't out there.
Yeah, y'all, come on, man. That's how y'all
no fans.
I was on the radio
That's why I felt the need
I was on the mixtape
to do this interview with y'all.
And that's corny.
Because we need to get the history for one. And just the legacy of Philly itself. I mean, Philly always got the best spitters.
Yeah,
like, you know what I'm saying?
They always thought it was the DJs out. Because I mentioned this recently that when we was coming up, New York thought Philly couldn't rap. So we'll go up New York, beat down the companies and say, "What borough y'all from?" We're like, "What? We from Southwest." And they be like, "No, y'all gotta be from New York, son. Y'all spitting it. Philly don't rap like that. Y'all Will Smith, cool." See, we like, well, we don't know what y'all heard. And then we smoking y'all.
And it's like, a lot of guys. I ain't taking nothing away from when Bean say he was first. He wasn't first. We was up in New York doing that first. You know what I'm saying?
Talk about some of the battles.
We had a classic battle with Beans in them at the Stevie G crib.
Beans and Major Figures and Mooch winning. It was me, Sonny, and Q-Down. Ice was on the basketball court somewhere, so we couldn't find it. So we was short a couple rounds.
That was classic,
it was classic, man. Like, we got it on, because, we all, that day, everybody was standing, everybody was looking like, I don't think it's no winning. Because they said everybody go in that joint with them, get smoked. And they was like, Naam boys, man, brought that heat. Because we was prepared. We knew, because remember, 98 Philly had that wave. Everybody was battling each other, spitting on the corner.
Come track you down.
So,
they trying to corner you, know what I'm saying?
So when it came, we was prepared. They was in there like, oh, Naam was writing on us. We was like, yeah, we knew this was going to happen.
Well, actually, you could take that a step forward to say how Freeway was introduced to Beans. It seemed like it was a battle at dances when Beans called Beezy up on stage, and they going back and forth, but it's heated a little bit, like, man, they getting it in. Right. So then it's a whole little crowd of rappers, but we always looked out for Free and them way before they was Rockefeller. You know what I'm saying? I can honestly say he was a student of ours, and he can attest to that. He's on camera. But anyway, pulls him up on the stage, giving him the mic. He starts spitting. The end of the night, Beans come to Beezy and say, "Yo, that young boy that was with y'all was hot." He like, "Who? Free?" Free, boom. Introduced him to Beans. Okay. And that's how it happened. Will it come from his mouth? I doubt it. So we got to tell those stories now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, that introduction actually came from y'all.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Huh.
Exactly. And look at the
Because Beans remember me from the night I always knew Beans, but that night in Stevie G crib, he seen me in the club. And he like, Naam, nigga, I want you to come on stage with me. So when he got up there, he just signed Rockefeller, he throwing his money on the stage. People going, they zeroing in. So he give me the mic, I'm hitting. They like, the ball from Naam, but it was just spitting because we was cool. And everybody trying to get the mic, like Sonny said, introduced them, and it happened. But we don't sit back and like, oh man, that's why the Early in the Game record.
That's with Freeway, right?
Yeah.
Okay. How'd that come about?
He really didn't want to get paid for that record, but it's business, because he knew, like, these the dudes that helped me since I was a kid. How can I charge them? But it's business. Because
You had the bread.
Yeah, it's business.
Now, when y'all did that song, who were y'all? Were y'all signed at that time?
Yeah, we were signed to Artist
Direct. Ted Fields.
The guy who started Interscope. See, everybody think it's Jimmy Iovine. No, it's Ted Fields.
Yeah, Ted Fields, $2.7 billion at that time.
He let Jimmy have a label. He like, I don't even want it.
No, he sold $700 million.
Yeah, I mean, but he like, I sold
he sold the shit. Small little something, $700 million.
And said back out. If you remember the Tupac documentary, remember he was talking the John a couple years back. The John he had in the movie theater, and he said the guy, billionaire guy named Ted Fields signed me. He let his daughter hear his album.
Oh yeah.
That's the dude Ted. They showed this picture. That's the guy who told us I had the same meeting with Tupac I'm having with y'all. And he signed us. He let his daughter hear our music after he left.
I do research, so yeah, I know just.
And we learned so much.
Yeah, and that's how. And the same daughter, she got older, heard ours, and said, "Dad, you got to sign him. We love him." And when we came to Joan, he said, "I let my daughter hear y'all.
Wow,
I'm signing y'all." And we had a $50,000 check on the joint, just so we wouldn't sign with nobody. We went right to the bank.
And then we learned so much at that time because the game just it changed. I went black, y'all. I ain't know who's talking so much. I had something good to say. It come back. Yeah, it come back. I ain't know what to say.
A lot of the times, a lot of the artists got jerked. You know what I mean? Put in a lot of work. Actually, you just watched a little documentary with New Edition. Like they put in a lot of work before they actually
a lot, you know.
A lot of flim flam.
Like we always relate to them. Like when TLC did they joint, we related to that. New Edition. Because, we coming with our documentaries soon, and maybe a movie will come out of it, you know what I mean? Because everybody want to see that.
Our movie ain't going to be that first. We got something different we doing.
So that's something you ain't let them know about yet?
No, we just got to.
So, because our story is, like, real deep, too. Like, it was all, the fun and games it dealt, but it was a lot of tragedies and trials and tribulations going through that.
I like to just say that sometimes when we say 3 L's, it can sound good or it can sound bad to somebody. And I want to clear up because they be like 3 L's, but they ain't never really get hit. And that's because the things took place. Out of those 2 albums didn't even come out.
Yeah.
The first one, the label folded. You know what I'm saying? We young, we ain't know what was going on, but we did 40 records. You know what I'm saying?
Video
was on the jukebox. Singles ready to go.
Wow.
That's over our head, label folk. You know what I'm saying? So that we ain't know at the time that we could have took that album and put it out. So that's one. Then the second one, you battle, you get back on, you get with Elektra, then your homie get killed. Soon as the album's done, it's done, closed out, single, go get mixed master.
Guess what single was that? All
you know what I mean?
The one Jay-Z stole.
That was the single.
I'm about to say, stop saying he like I say so. He like the record. Put it that way.
I mean, because it's an honor. You know what I mean?
What's that like? The one from the Blueprint?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. The producer
took the Blueprint.
Yeah. Well, he used the whole concept,
right?
Which is a blessing. So how are we not great when a God MC use something? You know what I'm saying, that you create. You know what I mean? You gotta put us in our seat that we belong in.
Yeah,
at this point.
Like Sonny said, like that deal, then rappers getting shot and all that stuff, they think it's troublemakers. Drop you, then you gotta grind back. You're gonna be a soldier, and we fought back and got the Artist Direct situation.
Yeah, so that album don't come out neither. We got Missy on that album. Timberland.
No, what year is this?
This is 98, 99.
Yeah. Popping. That's crazy.
You know what I mean? And that's Eve when she's platinum.
People,
Let's platinum Eve coming and she on Lights, Camera, Action. That was our record first. She's on that record with us. And that's our 2 singles. All I Need, Lights, Camera, Action. Never come out. He passes away. To this day, hearing Lights, Camera, Action in the club hurt my stomach.
Right.
floor get packed. You know that was your junk. You know what I mean?
That is.
So that's
nobody know.
That's my jam, man.
Because I remember I convinced Sonny. I said, Black, I'm telling you, this track is crazy. It make you skate. And his first Sonny was like, I'm like, I'm telling you, Black, and make you Elmwood. And then he did it, and it was popping.
And it do still.
Yeah. Well, like, it was popping. And we finally came out to the world in 01, 02. Like, imagine, look what we said we started from, going through all that to then we was new to the world. They ain't look like, yo, y'all been out so many times. It was like, who are
But
y'all?
you know what, Ice? That's why I think, like, some of our records never came out, so we knew what we had.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The people never really got a chance to hear what we was brewing up and cooking up all that time. You know what I'm saying? So it's, you know, for my soul, I just gotta get that out, because some people will say, oh man, if I was with Ted Fields, if you was with Ted Fields, what? Fuck is you talking about? You know what I'm saying?
The same situation.
Get with him.
Exactly.
You didn't get with him.
What you working on?
It's not gonna happen. If it's not time, it's not gonna happen. I know it's time right now. I can just feel it. The energy is right.
You're right about that.
You know what I'm saying? Those times, for whatever reason, I don't know how the brothers felt, but I ain't even felt like it was time. It was so much negative shit going on around. Hood under federal indictment. 3 homies just died. Q died.
That's
3
hard.
other homies
That's hard.
died.
That's hard.
You know what I'm saying? His mother dies. You know what I'm saying? My mom, Jane. In the middle of all that, it was so much. I couldn't enjoy it.
Yeah, we on tour.
Yeah, they stand for that book, man.
And you gotta go back out on the road after burying your mom. How you think that feel? You know what I mean? But you know, it's like what don't kill you make you strong. And then you know, they think you saying about our age or this, that gonna crush us when we've been through hell. That's nothing.
Right.
The only people who worry about our age is niggas.
Definitely the women.
Yeah.
The ladies. You know.
They listen to Hov and 2 Chainz, Rick Ross, Fat Joe, but when it come to us, it's always
No, not everybody. Not everybody.
You know what's crazy?
It's love out here.
Yeah, it's crazy. I'm just talking about some close ones to us. Some close ones.
The music's
that you would think would
music
be
speaks for
support.
itself.
And why not?
Yeah, you know what I mean? It's the music is timeless and ageless. So that it speaks for itself.
What y'all working on right now? What y'all got going on right now?
Oh, we got some fire.
We got, listen, right now I'm confused. I think the new Naam album is called what?
Early in the Game, the sequel.
It was something different last week.
No, it wasn't. I got all posted. Early in the Game, the sequel.
Yeah, so now, it's another album I'm doing.
Early in the Game, right here. That was the
Early in the
sequel.
Game, the sequel.
I got a
Yo,
tag.
this shit banging.
Yes, man.
Now, are y'all
Ice
are
definitely.
y'all doing the independent thing right now? Or you,
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now
And I like to say, and that's not to cut you off, but I just, on air, we want to just show love. Ice stepped up on his production. You know what I'm saying? Like, heavy. I mean, there was a time he threw it at me and he played the beat. He said, I laughed. I don't remember that, though.
Oh, no, that
He
was
said,
a long
I
time ago.
cracked up.
Yeah.
that was
You and Q9.
He
No,
said,
he had a joint cover. Like, it sound like Herbie Hancock.
They both started laughing at the same. Yo, no, listen.
Yo, we had that Jeff, though.
Yeah, I'm about to say, this is a true story. This is a true story. We down, you know, Jazzy Jeff. That's our man. He producing a couple tracks for us.
Okay.
This was a while ago. This ain't nothing recent. It's a while ago. We ain't understand back then. You know, we cocky young bulls.
Yeah.
So this Jazzy Jeff, legendary Jazzy Jeff, he put a beat on for us. You know what I mean? I think it was the same John Humming.
Come on, man.
Jump on it. So anyway, you know,
Okay.
he throws the track on, so you know we like, and we just look at each other. Then we couldn't control it. So busting out and Jeff face. I was like, what the f? Like, no.
See, your label told me to do this. We're like,
We like, Jeff, we ain't doing that shit. Can't do that one, Pepper.
But we learned our lesson.
No, you
gotta
just got,
do that.
yeah, like if you understand what you're doing it for.
Yeah.
But
Right.
that was us. That we had to jump into a whole nother element.
And I like
Get
to
ready to
say,
say it was.
and whoever we offended as kid stars, please forgive us. God damn. Like, motherfuckers hold on for shit. Let it the fuck go. God damn. We probably did some things. We made some mistakes. God damn.
Come on, man.
You gonna hold it over our head forever?
Let it go. Let it go.
please.
Man.
He stepped
Life
up
too
on the
short.
production.
Yeah.
Let it go.
Blade, you know, Blade is Blade. You know, got my
Blade is
cousin
the beast.
Robin Banks. You know, that's them three we stirring up. We just dealing with. Nobody outside the camp is in here. It's in
That's
house.
just how we feel. We ain't got it. We don't need it.
So y'all got any social media?
Absolutely.
How will people find y'all?
Oh, you know, you can find me at BZ Naam Zip Gang on Facebook. At BZ58 on Instagram. I'm about to put my Twitter together. You know, talking about all that stuff.
I would tell your mom, you can